Ever wondered how caviar is made? This luxurious delicacy has long been associated with fine dining and is celebrated for its unique flavor and texture. Enjoyed by many across various cultures, caviar is often seen as a symbol of indulgence and a culinary treat reserved for special occasions. In this video, we will take you through the intricate journey of how this exquisite food item is produced, from sourcing raw materials to the final packaging and transportation, providing insights into each step of the process. The journey begins with sourcing the raw materials needed to create caviar. The primary ingredient comes from the roe of sturgeon, a fish that has been swimming in our waters for millions of years. Sturgeon are ancient fish, and their roe, or eggs, are highly sought after. Different species of sturgeon produce different types of roe, each with its unique flavor, profile, texture, and appearance. The most well-known types include beluga, osetra, and sevruga, with beluga being the most prized and rare. These fish are typically found in the Caspian and Black Seas, as well as in specific river systems that connect to these bodies of water. Producers often seek out the highest quality roe, which comes from healthy, mature fish that are at least 10 years old. This maturity is crucial because younger fish produce smaller, less flavorful eggs. In recent years, there has been a significant push for sustainable sourcing practices. Overfishing and environmental changes have severely impacted wild sturgeon populations, leading to many species becoming endangered. As a result, many producers now operate sturgeon farms, where they can raise fish in controlled environments. These aquaculture practices allow for a consistent supply of RO, while also enabling producers to monitor the health and well-being of the fish. Many farms are located in regions where water quality is optimal for sturgeon, ensuring the fish are raised in ideal conditions. For instance, some farms utilize water from deep wells or springs, which is rich in minerals and closely resembles the natural habitats of sturgeon. The use of sustainable practices not only protects wild populations, but also provides consumers with ethically sourced products. Once the fish are harvested, the next step is to prepare the roe for processing. This involves carefully removing the eggs from the fish without damaging them. The skill involved in this stage is crucial, as any mishandling can affect the quality of the final product. The RO is typically extracted through a process known as stripping, where the fish is gently squeezed to release the eggs, rather than through more invasive methods that could harm the fish. After the roe is extracted, it undergoes thorough cleaning. This cleaning process typically involves rinsing the eggs in cold, clean water to remove any impurities, such as blood or membranes. The roe is carefully passed through fine mesh screens to separate it from unwanted tissues and membranes, ensuring that only the pure eggs remain. This step is essential to ensure that the roe is of the highest quality before it moves on to the next stage of production. After cleaning, the roe must be carefully sorted to ensure that only the best quality eggs are used. This sorting process is often done by hand, as it requires a keen eye and a gentle touch. Workers examine each egg closely, looking for any signs of damage, discoloration, or imperfections. Any eggs that are damaged, too small, or discolored are removed at this stage. Quality assurance is critical in this process, as the reputation of the producer depends on the taste and texture of the final product. The sorted roe is then placed into containers that will be used for the primary processing stage. Typically, these containers are made of food-grade materials to prevent contamination. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. We love bringing you fascinating insights into the world of food production and the processes behind the foods you enjoy. During the primary processing stage, the RO undergoes several crucial transformations. First, the cleaned and sorted roe is placed in large mixing bowls where it is combined with salt. The amount of salt used depends on the desired flavor profile, but typically, the roe is cured with a mixture of sea salt and, sometimes, other flavoring agents. The salting process not only enhances the flavor of the eggs, but also acts as a preservative, preventing spoilage. The RO is gently mixed with salt, ensuring that each egg is coated evenly. This curing process usually takes several hours, depending on the desired level of saltiness. During this time, the eggs absorb the salt, resulting in a firmer texture and intensified flavor. The temperature is carefully controlled during this stage, with the ideal conditions being cool and stable. Any fluctuations in temperature can negatively affect the quality of the roe. Producers may use temperature-controlled environments or cold rooms to ensure that the curing process proceeds smoothly. The curing process is an art in itself, requiring a balance between time and temperature to achieve the desired flavor and texture. Some producers may also choose to add specific herbs, spices, or flavoring agents during the curing process to impart unique taste to the roe. For instance, some may include a hint of smoked salt or even a touch of champagne to elevate the flavor profile. This step allows producers to showcase their craftsmanship, resulting in a product that is distinctive and reflective of their brand. Once the curing process is complete, the RO is tested for quality. This involves sampling a small amount to check for texture, flavor, and saltiness. If the roe meets the necessary standards, it is ready for the next stage of production. If any adjustments need to be made, such as adding more salt or adjusting the flavor profile, this is done before moving on. This attention to detail ensures that every batch of RO produced meets the high standards expected by consumers. Producers may keep detailed records of each batch's salt concentration, curing time, and other variables to maintain consistency across their products. After the primary processing stage, the roe may undergo secondary processing or refining. This stage is all about enhancing the quality and presentation of the caviar. Depending on the desired final product, some producers may choose to pasteurize the roe to extend its shelf life. Pasteurization involves gently heating the roe to kill any potential bacteria while maintaining its flavor and texture. This step is particularly important for products that will be sold in markets with varying temperature controls, as it helps to ensure food safety. Pasteurized caviar can often have a longer shelf life compared to its raw counterparts, making it more appealing for global distribution. Another aspect of secondary processing may involve aging the roe. Similar to wine or cheese, aging can improve the depth of flavor and complexity of the caviar. Some producers allow the roe to rest for several weeks in controlled conditions, which enhances its flavor profile. During this time, the flavor continues to develop, and the texture can become creamier. The aging process requires careful monitoring, as factors such as temperature, humidity, and light exposure can all impact the final product. However, not all producers choose to age their products, as some consumers prefer the fresh, briny taste of newly processed roe. Once the secondary processing is complete, the next step is packaging. Packaging is crucial not only for maintaining freshness but also for presenting the product attractively. Many producers use glass jars or tins to package the caviar, as these materials are non-reactive and help preserve the delicate flavors. The packaging is designed to be airtight, protecting the roe from exposure to oxygen and light, which can degrade its quality over time. In some cases, vacuum sealing is also employed to remove air from the packaging, further extending shelf life. The packaging often features elegant designs and labels that reflect the premium nature of the product, appealing to consumers looking for a high-quality indulgence. Hygiene is paramount during the packaging process. Workers must adhere to strict cleanliness standards to prevent contamination. This includes wearing gloves and ensuring that all equipment is properly sanitized before use. Some facilities may also utilize automated machines to help streamline the packaging process. These machines can fill, seal, and label containers at a high speed, allowing for efficient production while maintaining the necessary hygiene standards. The capacity of these machines can vary, with some capable of processing hundreds of jars per hour, depending on the size and design of the packaging. After packaging, the caviar is stored under specific conditions to maintain its quality. Most caviar is kept in refrigerated environments to ensure it stays fresh. The ideal storage temperature is typically between 0 to 4 degrees Celsius. This cold storage is essential, as it helps to preserve the delicate flavors and textures of the roe. Producers must carefully monitor storage conditions, as any deviations can impact the product's quality. Facilities often use advanced refrigeration systems to maintain consistent temperatures and humidity levels, preventing spoilage. Transportation of caviar is another vital aspect of the process. After packaging, the product is transported to retailers, restaurants, and consumers. Given the perishable nature of this delicacy, careful logistics are necessary to ensure that it arrives in optimal condition. Many producers partner with logistics companies that specialize in transporting delicate food items. These companies often have temperature-controlled vehicles that maintain the required cold temperatures throughout the journey. Additionally, shipments may be packed with ice packs or gel packs to further ensure the product remains chilled during transit. Upon arrival at distribution centers or retail outlets, caviar is placed in refrigerated storage to ensure it remains fresh until sold. Retailers play an important role in maintaining the integrity of the product, following guidelines for storage and handling. Display cases in shops are often designed to showcase the product attractively while keeping it at the right temperature. Customers can often find beautifully presented jars, allowing them to appreciate the appearance of the caviar before purchasing. As consumers become more discerning about the products they buy, many retailers also offer tastings or sample pairings to enhance the shopping experience. These experiences educate customers about the unique characteristics of different types of roe, as well as suggested pairings with foods such as blinis or smoked salmon. The goal is to encourage appreciation for the delicacy and inspire customers to try it in various culinary applications. In recent years, creative chefs have even started incorporating caviar into innovative dishes, such as sushi, pasta, and gourmet appetizers, further elevating its status in the culinary world. Throughout this process, it is essential to note that sustainability has become a focal point for many producers. As awareness of environmental issues grows, more consumers are seeking products that are not only delicious but also ethically sourced. Many farms now implement sustainable practices to protect sturgeon populations and their habitats. This may involve using eco-friendly farming techniques, reducing waste, and conserving water resources. For example, some farms practice rotational aquaculture, where they alternate fish species in their ponds to promote biodiversity and reduce environmental impact. Producers who prioritize sustainability often find that consumers are more willing to support their products, recognizing the importance of preserving natural resources. In addition to traditional sturgeon roe, the market has also seen a rise in alternative products, such as roe from other fish species. These alternatives provide options for consumers who are looking for sustainable or more affordable choices while still enjoying the luxurious taste and texture associated with caviar. For instance, salmon roe, also known as ikura, has gained popularity for its vibrant color and burst of flavor. This diversification has expanded the reach of this delicacy, allowing it to appeal to a wider audience. As we delve deeper into the world of culinary luxury, it is evident that the journey from fish to plate is one of immense complexity and care. Each step in the process, from sourcing to production and distribution, is meticulously planned and executed to ensure the highest standards of quality are met. This delicacy embodies centuries of tradition, expertise, and a commitment to excellence. Whether enjoyed as a standalone treat or as part of an extravagant meal, caviar offers a unique taste experience that continues to captivate food enthusiasts across the globe. If you enjoyed learning about how caviar is made, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content on food production.